Hey everybody, Nick Espinosa, your chief security fanatic here, and today we have to talk about Meta, aka Facebook, because their new VR set is a privacy nightmare. Now, I've been talking about this for quite some time in terms of data collection. I'm not the only one. Many privacy advocates have been talking about this, but here's what's going on. Now, I'm cribbing from an article by Kari Johnson of Wired because I thought that it was really laid out well in that, so thank you. Author. So, with that, let's get going because this is actually really important. Meta, again, aka Facebook, aka Mark Zuckerberg, just introduced their latest VR product, the Quest Pro. They're getting rid of the term Oculus, now going with Meta for their VR headsets. I've heard a lot of people complaining online about this because Oculus was a pretty cool name, but this was inevitable as they try to wrap their entire Meta ecosystem around their new burgeoning metaverse. Now, that said, let's talk about the Quest Pro because the new model adds a set of 5 inward-facing cameras that watch your face and track your eye movement, facial expressions, and other things that allow then your avatar to reflect your expressions, smiling, winking, raising an eyebrow, all that kind of stuff in real time. The headset also has 5 exterior cameras that will in the future help give avatar legs that copy the person's movement in the real world. Now, if you recall when the metaverse first came out, or I should say Facebook's metaverse, Meta's metaverse, they didn't have legs and they just recently introduced it. I've also read articles basically in the last couple of days that even internally Meta employees and consultants, including John Carmack, the creator of the original mega hit Doom, think the metaverse, quite frankly, really sucks right now. So here we are. So those 5 outward-facing cameras with legs kind of makes sense. Now, at an event announcing the new headset, CEO Mark Zuckerberg described the intimate new data collection as a necessary part of his vision for virtual reality. And to quote Mr. Zuckerberg, data miner in chief, when we communicate, all our nonverbal expressions and gestures are often even more important than what we say, and the way we connect virtually needs to reflect that too. Now, companies including Amazon and various research projects have previously used things like conventional photos of faces to try and predict a person's emotional state, despite a lack of evidence that this technology actually works. I actually did videos on that and podcasts on that back in the day where the police might have been adopting artificial intelligences that might be looking at your face for verbal cues, and imagine there's a false positive. Imagine you're afraid and the AI says you're angry or threatening and the cops shoot you. This is the kind of stuff that we are talking about. Now, data from Meta's new headset might provide a fresh way to infer a person's interests, reactions, and etc. to, the content that they're seeing, viewing, or experiencing. The company is experimenting with shopping in virtual reality and has filed patents envisioning personalized ads in the metaverse, as well as media content that adapts in response to a person's facial expressions. So imagine you're going through their virtual store and you're kind of interested but not quite interested, but your mind's like, oh my god, this is kind of cool. Well, now maybe you're going to get a whole bunch more ads. They're going to literally data mine your face and your expressions as you are looking at things, potentially to buy it, to see what you do and do not want. It's not just lingering over an ad as you click or not click away from it or tap or not tap away. Now they're looking and data mining your actual freaking face. Now, in a briefing with journalists last week, Meta product manager Nick Ontiveros, I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly, said the company does not use that information to predict emotions. Raw images and pictures used to power these features are stored on the headset, processed locally on the device, and deleted after processing, according to Meta. Now, I have to say but, listen to this, and I quote Wired directly. Eye tracking and facial expression privacy notices the company published this week state that although raw images get deleted, insights gleaned from those images may be processed and stored on Meta servers. And to continue that quote, that data on a Quest Pro's user's face and eye movements can also be broadcast to companies beyond Meta. A new Movement SDK or software development kit will grant developers outside the company access to abstracted gaze and facial expression data to animate avatars and characters. Meta's privacy policy for its headsets say that the data will be shared with outside services, quote, will be subject to their own terms and privacy policies. So if you're slapping on one of these stupid ass headsets and it is tracking all of your stuff, they are taking that data, they are storing it on their servers, they are giving it to third parties. I have said this a million times. Why are you using Facebook products? They are data mining absolutely everything they can. And while they might be improving that experience, the whole reason why they are improving that experience is because they are trying to sell your stuff to somebody else so somebody else can more effectively sell you. This is the economy that they have created. It is a privacy nightmare. I don't know why anybody would want to subject themselves to this. We are being data mined and our privacy is given away in the nth degree, from us spitting into a tube and giving our DNA to the internet, to facial expressions, to everything we say, write, click. This is nuts. Now we've got another biometrics. One of the things I will predict, though, is that because of this, there will once again be a lawsuit here in the state of Illinois, thanks to the BIPA, or Biometric Information Privacy Act, that will basically sue Meta, and they will get a fine, and it will be a slap on the wrist compared to what they're doing, and they will keep on rolling, saying, yes, we'll comply, we'll change, blah, blah, blah. It's total BS. Don't buy these products. And you can't say you haven't been warned, because I've been ringing this bell for years, and I'm not the only one. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter, where you will be data mined to the nth degree. Same with YouTube, where you should subscribe. Necessary evils in my life, unfortunately. And please, stay online, stay safe, and please, please, please attempt to stay private. Thanks, everyone.